Good morning, third grade, and happy Monday. I thought I'd switch it up. I got this awesome easel, so I decided I was going to give you some division review notes on this easel for you today. So I hope you enjoy it. So we're just going to quickly talk about chapters 7 and 8, which for us was learning about division. So chapters 3, 4, and 5, we learned all about multiplication. We talked about making equal groups, and we made arrays, and we used line graphs, and we drew pictures, and we learned our facts, and we learned tips and tricks. So now we took all that information we learned about multiplication and we applied it to division, because division is just the backwards operation or the inverse operation of multiplication. So if we did things such as repeated addition to get an answer to a multiplication problem, we can use the opposite, or repeated subtraction, to find division. Or if we know how many groups and we know how many we have total, we can do those sharing and making equal groups stuff. Or we could just simply use the fact that we know our multiplication facts so well to also get division, okay? So we're going to review that today. I can already tell that you can't see that this is division. It kind of looks like subtraction. So let me make it bigger. So we have 3 examples for you that I wanted to quickly go over so you guys can be successful on that chapter 6 and 7 review. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about is making equal groups. So division is when you have a dividend, a divisor, and then a quotient. Do you remember those words? Dividend, divisor, and quotient? Now our dividend is what we have. So we were taught that in division we have something that we're trying to share. So, for example, I have 24 apples, okay? So I have 24 apples that I picked from my yard, and I'm trying to put them into 6 equal baskets. Do you see how my problem would be 24 divided by 6? 24 are the apples that I need to divide, and 6 is that helpful number that it's going to help me divide into. So as you can see, I've drawn 6 baskets for my apples. So do you remember how to do the sharing method? I hope you do. So we would take our handy dandy markers or pencils and we would count to 24, making sure we give each of our baskets an equal amount. Remember, it's kind of like sharing with your sibling. Don't want each basket to have a different amount. That's not equal and that's not division. Okay? So I'm going to count to 24, making sure that each of my baskets gets 1 apple at a time until I run out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't make it to 24 yet, so I'm going to do that same method again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means there's 2 apples in each basket right now. I made it to 12 because 12 divided by 6 is 2. Ready? Let's keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did I get to 24 yet? Nope, you're right. All right, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Stop. We took our 24 apples and we split them into 6 baskets equally. So the answer that goes in this box, or the quotient, is how many apples are in each basket. So friends, how many apples are in each basket? Just kidding. I know that you're telling me it's 4. That's correct. There's 4. Because each basket has 4. And if I added them all together, 6 baskets of 4 would equal 24, which is what I was splitting to begin with. Got it? So I just told you how to check your work by using multiplication, which is what a related fact is all about. Friends, maybe we don't know what 28 divided by 7 is, and we don't really want to do the sharing method. Is that okay? Yes. Remember, we have the dividend. We have the divisor. And we have a quotient right here. Do we remember what the parts of a multiplication problem were called? They have the same name. So, factor 1, factor 2, and finally, the answer to a multiplication problem is called a product. Now, as you can see, we have some similar numbers in our division equation and our multiplication equation, right? Remember, our dividend is our product, right? It's that number that we're starting with, or the number that if we would have taken all those groups, we would have ended with in a multiplication problem. It should be the number that needs to be split when you're dividing, or the number that you added up to when you have a product, okay? So the dividend turns into your product. Your divisor has now turned into a factor. Remember we talked about the OR and the OR? Divisors are now factors, and your quotient is now going to be that other factor that's going to be multiplied by your divisor to get the product. So maybe you don't see division very well. Maybe you're like, I'm not very good at it. But you do know how to skip count by sevens, which is how you learned how to multiply. That's a great strategy. Let's do it. 7. Do we know what comes after 7? 14. Next is 21. And then we have 28. So seeing how many times I counted 7 is the missing factor. And since I'm missing a factor here and I'm missing the quotient here, if I fill in this number here, it's going to be the quotient. Okay? So 7 times 4 is 28. And that means that if I took 28 and I divided it into 7 groups, I would get 4. So that's how we use related facts to help us with the problem. Now, here we go. This isn't everybody's favorite. However, it's a really great strategy that I want to review with you real quick, okay? It's called repeated subtraction. Again, in multiplication, we use repeated addition all the time. You guys do it all the time. If I tell you to count by 5s, that's repeated addition. If I tell you to count by 2s or 4s or 3s, it's repeated addition. And that's multiplication. So instead of trying to find the end product by repeating the addition, I have the answer and I need to go backwards. So do you see how we can use repeated subtraction to find the answer to a division problem? Because division is the opposite of multiplication, and subtraction is the opposite of addition, okay? So if you see a problem like this, a lot of you guys are like, I don't know how to do it. But you do, okay? The original problem was I had 36 of something, and I give each of my friends 6, let's say stickers. So I have 36 stickers in my classroom, and I gave 6 stickers to each student. But that doesn't tell me how many students I had, did it? No, that's what we're trying to figure out. So repeated subtraction means that I'm going to take this number, 36, and I'm going to subtract 6 over and over and over and over again until I get to none, until I have no more to share, okay? It's kind of like this method, if you think about it, right? So if I have 36 and I take away 6, I have 30, which means that I have one group of stickers that I took away. So this is student number 1 that got some stickers, right? All right, so moving on. I have 30 stickers now. We already said that. 36 minus 6 is 30. So I have 30 stickers now, and I'm taking away 6. That means that I'm at 24 stickers, and now I have 2 students that have stickers. Does that make sense? All right. So now my 24 goes up here, and I take away another another 6 stickers for another student, which means I have 18 stickers left, and I've given stickers to 3 students. My 18 goes up. I got to subtract 6 again. Now I have 12 stickers remaining, and I've given stickers to 4 students. See? 1, 2, 3, 4 students have gotten stickers. I keep going. I haven't gotten to 0. I still have stickers to share, okay? So my 12 goes up here. I'm subtracting 6. I have 6 stickers left, and that means that 5 students now have gotten stickers. And finally, I have 6 stickers left. I give 6 stickers away. I have none, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students have gotten 6 stickers, which is the answer to my problem. That is a very messed up 6. There we go. How does that look? A little bit better? Kind of made it too big for that box. Sorry, kids. So 36 divided by 6 is equal to 6. How can we check our answer? with a related fact, of course. 6 times something is going to equal 30. Oh, that's a 2. Is going to equal 36, right? What's my something? I don't know. Let's count by 6s. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. There you go. It's my related fact. That's how I check division with multiplication. So I hope that these 3 strategies will help you get through your division review for chapter 7 and 8. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.